Hi, Mustafa. So we'll get started.
All right.
Yeah, so I have Shanit as well as Shivani is just joining. So they both are from CarConciergePro along with me,
Hmm.
a full team as well. So
Okay.
Shivani is a business consultant, and Shanit takes care of the client related activities, ensuring a seamless either buying, leasing, or a selling process for each one of our client. So I've got both
Okay.
to ensure that the requirement what you have, we can take it and work accordingly in the fastest possible manner, because you have mentioned
Hmm.
you want to get it done before the month end. So I understand that we did speak last week when we met together, but just for the team,
Yeah.
if you
And
can
I
go ahead,
go
please.
ahead. Yeah, and I did have a fair few concerns as well, not just about like the car selling, but the car buying and everything else. So, yeah, the exchange you and I had was very insightful. So I do thank you for your time on that one.
Oh, for sure. You are very welcome. And for the team's understanding, can you please explain just your current situation? We'll take notes and ensure that we can come up with the best solution.
All right. Yeah, so I've kind of detailed you on, a lot of the key things. So
Yes.
I'll give a very brief summary here. So, before I moved to Dubai, I ended up putting my car into storage as I didn't know what my plans were going to be at the time. I think like a month after moving, I decided that I wanted to move to Dubai permanently or just move out of America. But I still had the matter of my car that I hadn't really been able to take care of. So as it stands right now, I have a Tesla Model 3 Standard 2023. It's currently sitting in storage and it's constantly just eating storage fees. I have that stored in West Coast storage. Can I actually, yeah, let me type that in here. I believe it's West Coast storage in Nevada, Reno, Nevada.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
So yeah, currently that car has been sitting basically since the beginning of the year. I left the US at the end of December, basically beginning of January. So that car has been sitting in storage since January, and it's just been costing me storage fees. It's just been nothing but a burden to me. So I'm just kind of at that point where I don't really care if I take a loss on that car. I just simply want that car out of my life.
Understood. And
Yeah.
so there are a couple of options which will review it internally and shall update you in the next 2 to 3 hours itself. So now we know
Hmm.
the exact location where your vehicle is. And with respect to the documents which we also met in person and discussed, were you able
Hmm.
to collect your documents?
Which documents exactly? Because I don't recall the details.
Yeah, the purchase of your car. So, for example, when we will take your Tesla from the storage unit to a dealership who
Hmm.
is interested in purchase, giving the appraisal offers and ensuring that they will make the purchase and will pay based on the vehicle's condition and the current value. So that dealership will ask for the proof of verification that this vehicle actually belongs to you, Mustafa. So for that, we need to have the paperwork essentially which you would have done at the time of purchasing from the
Hmm.
Tesla. And if you would have bought it from Tesla.com directly online, then you will
Which
have
I did.
copy. Yeah, then you will have the online copies, which will be more than enough.
Which I assume that should be through the app.
Sure. So either you can go through the app or your email through which you made the purchase. You will be able to find it pretty quickly. We do not need it at the moment. I just wanted to ensure that you have access to it, because when we reach out to the dealership, they
Hmm.
they will quickly ask for all these documentations within such a short frame of time. So it is important for us to be fully prepared even before we do the outreach in the market.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes. And then second, as it is in the storage, I wanted to understand where is the key. Have you given a power of attorney to someone in US, or is any of your family members or cousins are there nearby the storage location? So
So, basically, initially, I had the car parked at my sister's place in Klein Village, but we had some family conflict, and I actually just simply ended up having the car professionally towed to the garage. My family was not involved with moving the car. They left the key to the car inside the vehicle. Um, and in regards to the key to the storage unit, that would be with the front desk. I
okay,
think, yeah, so if I give someone authorized access, they should be able to grant that, but I would need to communicate with them I would need to communicate with them to confirm those details. I don't want to just have this be like a he said, she said sort of thing without really verifying. But I
absolutely.
believe that's how it would be, is if I give one of you authorization to access the unit, they should theoretically let you have it. But again, I can't say for sure if that's gonna be how it goes.
Yes. So that is one thing. See, on or during the weekend, I could have requested that you go ahead and make the payment for our services. But as I
Mhm.
mentioned, I'm looking at our connection on a longer term basis, both professionally and as a service for your needs as well. So, number one request from our end would be that if you can speak with your storage unit folks. It's the daytime right now, and I know it's late in Dubai at the moment, but either now or maybe tomorrow in the morning, if you can connect with them and figure out a way that, let's say, we set everything, get the best offer, get everything in place. How are we going to move the vehicle out of
Mhm.
the garage? That's number one.
So there is a complicated matter here. I've been in Dubai for pretty much half a year now, so my US number is no longer valid. And email is just a very slow way to communicate, so I'm not really sure how we would navigate that obstacle. Do you have any insight there?
So we do have US numbers with us, but the storage unit would not entertain because it's not under our account. So
Right.
yeah, they will feel like, okay, we are trying to, you know, get
Yeah,
access to
yeah.
someone
I
else's
see what you're saying.
unit. Yes. We can do one thing.
If
Hmm.
I can maybe get like one of your contacts information and I can send them a quick email and ask them to follow up with you, like I give you full authorization to do what you need to do. Because realistically, the only way I can really get in contact with them would be via email. I can't call them because I don't have an active number in the US.
Understood, understood. So, if you can send an email to them, and then you mention to them that you do not have to tell full disclosure that you have relocated to Dubai. You can say that you are traveling outside the states at the moment, and in the interim, for this particular transaction purposes, please connect with Neil or Shanit from this company, and then you give our number to the storage unit people. Then when they call, we'll ensure that we are communicating. We'll also update you via email, or I have your direct UAE number as well. I can directly give you a call as well, and then we can talk about it even before
Hmm,
we take it forward. Yes. Shanit, if you
fair
can
enough.
share your phone number in the chat, please, so that Mustafa can put it in the email when he sends it out.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So you can send Shanit's number. He is available every day from 9 a.m. Eastern all the way to 7 p.m. Eastern. So any single time that they want to connect with us, will be there and will be responsive as well. So that's on the storage unit. We also talked about the vehicle paperwork, which will pull it up from the app. The third thing is, can you connect with your bank and figure out what is the pending amount on the Tesla? So we would know that this is the amount which you owe, and our objective would be to get as much high appraisal offer as possible. But having that financing information will help us, because if some dealerships gives a very low offer, will not entertain them. So it gives us a
Right.
benchmark, and as well as understand that this is the amount you owe. So would try to level it up, or would even will push our luck to get some positive equity.
Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, I kind of think that the EV market has kind of tanked. So,
Yeah, EV has tanked significantly, especially Tesla, both on the stock prices as well as and the utilitarian of the vehicle has decreased because of the competition in the market as well.
I kind of cashed out all that at the right time, I think.
Yeah, congratulations for that.
Well, it was kind of like I had to do it to kind of stay afloat. So
Yes,
I guess necessity kind of ended up being a blessing.
yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, so these were the key points which I wanted to run it by you, and I thought that getting on a call with you will be much more effective, and also for me to
Mhm.
introduce our team to you. And so
All right,
I'll,
and
yeah,
just
please.
for my own sanity, after this meeting, I'd like to have all of this re-clarified in writing because for me, it's going to be hard for me to retain all this stuff from, a discussion. I need to see it all in writing.
Yes,
So let's just kind of summarize all these key points in like final meeting notes, and we'll move on from there.
yeah, that works. That works. I'll ask one of my team members to go through this discussion, create meeting minutes, and send it over to you.
That would be great.
Yes, yes. So you have already put those key points in the chat, and that will be helpful. Plus, we have also kept this call on recording, so this is getting recorded as well. So we'll have the audio transcription as well, and I can send you the
Okay.
link for your reference. On that being said, any other queries, Shanit, Shivani, or Mustafa, you have on this call?
Um, Really, I just feel like there's a lot to manage here. So personally, for me, I just feel overwhelmed, and I'm just not really sure if I have a lot of doubts. That's really what I'm trying to get at.
You have a lot of doubts.
Yeah, just because this is all new.
Sure.
It
Yeah,
feels it feels like a lot to me right now.
And I understand. I understand. Okay, so you have found out from the bank that you owe $36,000 on the vehicle at the moment?
So I'm looking through the app and I'm looking through my last statement and it's basically telling me this isn't the payoff amount, but it says that the remaining principal amount on the vehicle is 36,257 and 10 cents. So let me write that down. 36,257. That's what it says on the statement, but it doesn't say that
Okay,
that's going to be the payoff amount.
understood. And do you vaguely remember that what price you purchased the vehicle back in 2023?
So the principal price on the vehicle was 42.
Okay,
But again, beginning of 2023, you kind of know that the market was like used car prices were spiked up. New car prices were also pretty well marked up. So I definitely agreed to when I signed the contract, I agreed to pay a pretty high price. My interest rate was about 6%, so I think I agreed to pay 55K on the vehicle.
55
On a
payout.
$42,000 car, I think I agreed to pay 55.
Okay, I see the point. Okay, so there'll be a lot of either accessories or the markups in between.
The markup and the interest rate.
That
So the final price on the vehicle would be about 55 with
okay.
the interest.
So, and do you have the window sticker or the vehicle specifications with you? Because it will help us to share that information to different interested buyers to see what
So
they're willing to offer. Yeah.
annoyingly, I don't have the documents on me.
Okay.
So it's in the car or it's gone because I had my other storage unit completely emptied. So I don't know what happened to the documents I had there. So if it's not in the car, I don't have those documents.
Understood. Okay. Noted. And so what I would do is like Shivani, who is on the call, will share a quick email over to you. We would just request there are about 10 to 15 different points with respect to your car, the make, model, year, trim level, etc. The ones which you have already shared will ourselves will put that information on that. The others, if you can just fill it out, whatever to the best of your capability. I know that there are some information which is not there, but the information which you can share it with us will help
Sure.
to get the as high offer as possible. And we will use that email thread for our communication from start to finish so that you have everything in documented and in writing. And anytime when we will get on a call, we'll just come on the Zoom. So the meetings are also recorded. Thank you. I was going to ask for the VIN number in the email itself, but I appreciate
Yeah.
sharing this right away. Good. All right. So that's it from on our side. So Mustafa, don't
On
worry.
my side, I just need to reach out to the storage unit, and you said you also need me to pull up the loan balance or something.
Yeah, the loan balance which you have mentioned, it is 36,000 at the moment, but
That's all the information I can really pull right now. I mean,
uh,
like I said, like the only other alternative would be to call Tesla Financial, but again, calling not really an option for me.
understood. And on another thing, have you used Tesla financing or is it from any other?
Yes, it is through Tesla financing because at that time all the interest rates were super high. Tesla was honestly the best one to go with. So that was a 6.6%, I believe, which was the best market rate I could get.
Understood. Yeah, noted. And so first we'll sort everything out. Then only once we are seeing that we are able to make the move forward, we are able to get the offers from different dealerships as well as from interested buyers. At that time only, I would request the payment for our services. Sounds fair?
Hmm. Yeah. For my own sanity, I would just like to try to push the payment ASAP because I have had some issues with credit card payments, so I'd like to get that situated ASAP.
Okay, then I'll raise the invoice right away. It will come to your inbox and I'll also share you the link to the WhatsApp. Okay.
That would be great.
Okay, sure. And
And you said it would be roughly about $500 consultancy or whatever.
yeah, it is 499, $500, correct.
All right.
Yeah, sure. And then we will also go through the different ways to take the car from your storage unit to the dealership. That Shanit, who is on the call, will be figuring out various options. Shivani
Hmm.
on the call will send out the meeting minutes as well as will request the details, additional details for your vehicle. And then I would, on my end, will raise the invoice and will share it with you.
All right. Yeah, it'll be nice to get this part of the
Yeah.
this situation taken care of because
Yes.
yeah, just having an anchor in my life, it's a lot, man. It's just stressful having a car I can't do anything with.
Correct.
So I'll be very happy to be done with this.
Yes, we'll work on it as quickly as possible. One more question while we are on the call. Can you check within the app when is your next payment due? We'll work on settling everything up before that transaction happens.
Well, let's see. So auto pay scheduled for June 1st.
June 1st. Okay. So we have less than 10 days to sort this out. So we would preferably try to wrap it up by Friday or Saturday of this week.
All right. And again, I've got your contact information, so really the big issue is going to be me being able to call the storage facility. If I can just simply give you uh Shannon, if I can just simply if I can just simply have you be the authorized contact to take care of this whole situation, that would just alleviate so much stress here.
Sure. What I'll do is you put Shanice's information as well. You also put my number. You have my number. We have been communicating on WhatsApp as well, but I'll add
Correct.
the number again for you. So you can say Neil and Shanine. Okay, because
All
what
right.
happens, Mustafa, sometimes in the middle of a day, I'm in various meetings. So I might miss
Hmm.
the call. And Shanit is dedicated for the client support and client engagement side. So I wanted to ensure that we are responsive to the storage unit. But yes, you give both the numbers so that we both are equally responsible. And just on a professional note, Shanit has been with CarConciergePro over the last 2.5 years. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, I have full trust and full confidence in his capability and expertise.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've only invited the seasoned and the professional team members from our company.
All right. Well, I think that's everything on my end.
Sure. Okay. Team, anything else you need to get the answers or information from Mustafa while he is on the call? If you are speaking, you might be on mute. Just sharing
Yeah,
that.
nothing. As soon as I have all the vehicle details, in the meantime, I'll just start looking at various options, what we can do to kind of, coordinate this.
Hmm.
Great. All
All
right.
right, and assuming I can forward you this information via the test app, I will send this to you via my old Dubai number, assuming that that is an option.
Okay. Yeah, you can WhatsApp me, you can email me any time of the day. I'll also ensure to loop in my team members as and when appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks for your time, guys.
Get started working
Thank
on
you.
it. Yeah.
I'll start with emailing them and we'll move on from there. The
Yes,
storage unit.
sure. That is the most important one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.